video we are going to discuss about the respiratory balance sheet. Okay, so we do know that the net gain of ATP for every glucose molecule oxidized can be calculated based on the following assumption. The very first thing is that there is a sequential orderly pathway functioning with one substrate forming the next with glycolysis. Okay, so TCA cycle and then ETS pathway following one after another. We know that the first thing that happens is the glycolysis, and then after glycolysis there is a formation of pyruvic acid who will go for Krebs cycle, and then it will go for ETS cycle, right? So this is a very sequential orderly pathway, right? So this will happen first, and then this one, right? So and then the NADH synthesized in glycolysis, okay, is transferred into the mitochondria, that will into the mitochondria and undergoes oxidative phosphorylation. So the NADH that is formed in glycolysis will go for oxidative phosphorylation, that means ETS, which will undergo in the inner mitochondrial membrane, right? Here this membrane will undergo what? ETS cycle. We consider that all of this glycolysis, TC and ETS, that will follow one after the another, and all the intermediate will not be utilized to do anything else. Okay, and then all the NADH that is synthesized in glycolysis will be transferred to mitochondria, and only glucose is respired. Then the net gain ATP molecule will be 36 ATP molecule, right? Though it is 38, but in eukaryote that is 36, because two molecules are already been consumed during the transfer of NADH from glycolysis to mitochondria inside the mitochondria, right? So this was already discussed in the previous video. Now next that is important to understand is that what we will see that this NADH, when it is going inside what? Our mitochondria, right? So there is 2 ATPs are consumed, and that is why the net gain is 36 and not 38 ATPs, right? This is what it was mentioning. So the respiratory balance sheet will have some important assumptions that you need to understand. The first assumption was what? That it should be a sequential order, right? And then the second one was that NADH will be used for what? My oxidative phosphorylation in what? Mitochondria, right? And the third one was that this intermediate will not be used for making what? Any other molecule, right? So intermediate molecule will not be used, right? So this is what it was talking about, right? Now next thing that it was talking about, the fourth one, is that only the glucose will be respired, right? These were the 4 points that you need to understand. Then only there is a 36 ATP being produced. Okay, then this is what this whole topic was about to consider for you. Thank you so much for watching this video.